Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Deja Vu here, bringing you the fourth set of the MSL finals between Jaedong and Flash. That last set kind of deflating, certainly for Flash, certainly I think even for myself, and probably for a lot of other spectators and fans watching. Kind of deflating to see a game end in that kind of a manner. This is not an admonishment against Casper's decision or anything like that. I don't know whether I really agree or not. I think I could easily see why they would go either way, just because regame is obviously, like, just play it again. If there was a mess up, just play it again. But at the same time, Jaedong did have a pretty significant advantage, so I could easily see it going either way. But just a little deflating to see it occur like that. It's just a little disheartening. You're kind of just like, really? I didn't want that to happen. This was supposed to be just a series of pure epicness without any, that type of thing happening, and certainly some disappointment there on my part. But, you know what, we've still got at least one more game here. Jaedong has a 2-1 advantage, so Jaedong will have a chance to finish it here on Fighting Spirit, which Flash actually thumbed down because he didn't want to play on this map more than once. He didn't want to have to play against Jaedong in particular, play against a Zerg. This map is pretty darn good for Zergs. Yeah, Terrans, once again, as in all maps, have an advantage on this map. I'm going to go check that for you real fast. It looks like it is a 13 to 10 advantage. Yeah, 13 to 10 advantage right now, so yeah, I mean, there is an advantage there for Terrans, but it's a little less than normal, and it looks like Flash actually going for a 8 racks right now, 8 racks in front of his base. I think that's an 8, I hope that's not a 7, and this is actually what actually, that is not an 8 racks, that is a 6 racks. Wow, he's going to be going for a bunker rush, and this is not going to work at all. This is not going to work. They're at cross positions. I don't know if he knows about this, but that is an overpool. That is a 6 racks going against an overpool at cross positions. Flash could be, oh man, Flash could be choosing a build order loss here. Oh no, Flash, why would you do this? I mean, maybe Flash was so upset over that last game, he's like, you know what, I just have to do something to gain some momentum back. I need to do something. So he decided to go for this crazy 6 racks build, and this is not going to work for him. This is not going to work for him at all. Overpool done by Jaedong means he's going to have plenty of Zerglings out in time. Cross positions means that those Marines are going to take so long to get over there. The reinforcement route, if you think about your map and you sort of cut it in half between these two people, this is the longest distance possible, and for him to do any damage, he's really going to have, oh man, this is going to be so awful. He's just going to have some supreme micro if he wants to do any damage at all. And it looks like Flash actually not even bothering to just get out the bottom right as soon as he saw that he wasn't at the bottom left. He wants to see the bottom left, wants to see whether or not this is where Jaedong is, and he sees that Overlord and sees the hatchery, and he knows that this is where his Marines need to go. So they are on the way, but there are already Zerglings popping out, and this is just going to be a failed ploy by Flash, and Flash sees this and immediately starts pulling his Marines back, and he knows that he's in trouble. He knows that he's in a build order massive disadvantage, that he's already dug himself a pretty considerable hole right now. He has no sort of wall right now, being forced to throw up a second rack. He has no wall, not very many Marines. He has very little right now going for him. It's going to be hard for him to produce enough units to defend if Jaedong really presses this and really tries to do some damage. I don't know if he knows for sure that this was 6 racks. I don't know if he's seen this, but this is going to be really tough for Jaedong if he wants to, or for Flash, to come back from this. Just a huge economic disadvantage here to start. It does look like he's going to continuously pump out some Marines here. Maybe still going to go for an early little push, but I just don't think he's going to be very successful, just because Jaedong's going to have a pretty constant knowledge of how many Marines he has, and it will be able to react pretty effectively. And it does look like he's going for a 3-hatch Spire build out of that overpool. So some pretty standard stuff from Jaedong, and this standard from Jaedong, since it wasn't a 12-hatch, is going to kick Flash's butt right now, at least in the early game. And he's actually sneaking a Zergling and going to see that second rack, going to go in there and see the counts of all the units, seeing all the SCVs that are there. He's got a good idea of what's going on, and Jaedong's got to be in a pretty nice spot right now. He's got to be thinking, yeah, dog, Flash went for something crazy, and not in my house. Not in my house. This is Jaedong's world, and Flash looks like he's gonna eat it here. He's coming out with a bunch of Marines, gonna try and push down. But just look at that distance. Like, that distance is so long that sunken colony actually might get up before the Marines even get there. It's gonna be close, but Jeez, that's just ridiculous. And Jaedong coming in here with Zerglings in the back, so now he has the option to either go and flank, come in from behind, or he can go for a counterattack. He can really do either way, and that's really great for Jaedong to have that opportunity. And it looks like Flash might actually try and push in here. Only one Sunken Colony, not a whole lot there. I don't know if he has Stim yet, so I don't know if he can really run by the Sunken Colony at this point. I know the Academy is... Oh, no. Academy is still building, so no chance of Stim at this point. I saw he was going for the Academy. Wasn't sure how long ago that was. And some Zerglings streaming towards Flash's base. Not going to be able to get too much down here. There's enough Marines that are waiting. But once again, he's just getting a scout out, getting to see how many Marines are there. It looks like a second colony could get morphed in any second now. And Jaedong just, playing perfect right now. Jaedong is just playing real standard, morphing exactly what he needs to morph, spending his money exactly when he needs to spend it, knows he's at an advantage, just going to play basic standard, and he's going to just try and beat Flash. And it looks like he's sending some Zerglings in through that 3 o'clock base, actually going to wrap around Flash, and he's going to actually be able to get up there. But there is a Fire Bat produced. If Jaedong can get a nice surround, picking off one Fire Bat, does pick off 2 of the Zerglings, but able to get by there, actually able to bypass the second Fire Bat, and it's going to be able to get into the main and be a little bit more of a nuisance. Got a third Sunken Colony coming up once again at the Macro expansion, and SCV's being microed here. One SCV going down here, both Zerglings still alive. It looks like Flash could go for a Sunken Bust here, but I don't think it's going to work. He's coming in here with his Marines, going to go for the Sunken Bust. No Fire Bats here to take any damage, and those 3 Marines, those 3 Sunken Colonies are too much. Drones coming off the line, and none of the Sunken Colonies go down. 0 Sunken Colonies go down. I think he killed about 6 or 8 Zerglings tops, and that's it. This game is not going well for Flash. Wow, Flash is just getting rolled right now. He's not even taking any, hasn't even really taken any damage yet, and Flash is getting rolled. He's been completely nullified here, and Zerglings coming here going to try and pick off some of the remaining Marines. A Fire Bat has finally joined the fray. You really need those Fire Bats to help you absorb an extra hit or 2 from these Sunken Colonies. And I don't know if the engineering bay is up yet, but I believe the lair should probably be morphing in at this point if Jaedong decided to go for that, unless he delayed his lair and produced more Zerglings. Haven't been able to see that recently. Yeah, no. He went for the lair and